Hey YouTubers, I seen this video I think everybody should see. This guy's a veteran, he gets pulled over, gets harassed. It's showing you how cops are unlawfully feeding off the people basically. You're also seeing sergeants not correcting their officers that are below them, and this is why we have a problem nowadays, is because they're not peace officers, they're being law enforcement. And really it's beyond that, because it's harassment what they do to this guy, and I just applaud him for ripping him a new butt for being jerks. So take a look at this and let me know what you think. Here we go.
Archive, where we run you through some of the most questionable and rather atrocious police encounters. Today, we're looking at a case where a police officer pulled a driver over for no valid reason and tried to violate their constitutional rights by demanding ID, even though no crime was committed. On August 8, 2023, a man named Curtis Clark was driving home while adhering to the traffic rules of the road, such as remaining in his lane and following the speed limit. However, Mr. Clark suddenly noticed that a Fort Worth Police Department patrol vehicle, which was right behind him, had switched on its lights and sirens, signaling him to pull over. It's worth pointing out that Mr. Clark did not immediately pull over to the side due to the traffic behind him, which obviously raised safety concerns for both him and the officer. Therefore, Mr. Clark activated his vehicle's hazard lights and slowed down while trying to find a well-lit and safe spot to pull over. Knowing that he had done nothing unlawful, Mr. Clark promptly took out his mobile phone and started recording the encounter as Officer Flores approached his vehicle.
Always good.
Okay, did you see me all the way back there?
Yeah, that's why I put my hazards on, so I could get to a safe location.
Okay, well, I mean, you kind of have to stop as fast as you can, you know, because I'm going behind you.
I know.
Okay, so if we get hit.
I put the hazards on. I got to a safe location.
Okay.
That's good.
We were in a safe location though.
No, not on the road.
Where you
I was just
from?
pulling into the first inlet, right?
Okay.
Really quickly, before we proceed with this encounter, it's important to clarify whether finding a safe location to pull over during a traffic stop is justified or not, because Officer Flores clearly doesn't think so. According to the traffic stop guideline document published by the Texas Department of Public Safety, it's made clear that if you feel the area is unsafe to stop immediately, or if you have concerns the vehicle is not a real police vehicle, you can take the following steps to minimize the risk of being arrested or charges being filed against you. Turn on your hazard lights and drive slowly and carefully below the posted speed limit. You may call 911 and remain on the phone with the operator while you stop and verify the officer's identity. You may drive to a nearby, well-lighted, populated place to stop. Judging by this, we now understand that Mr. Clark did exactly what the Texas Department of Public Safety advises, and Officer Flores' objection to Mr. Clark's actions could be classified as retaliation.
Do you have a driver's license, insurance?
I do.
Okay, so the reason I pulled you over is because I wasn't unable to read that temp tag.
Okay.
Where'd you get that from?
You can't read?
Okay. Do you have a driver's license, insurance? Do you have a driver's license, insurance?
Run the tag.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
Run the tag. It's a valid tag. So you pulled me over for no reason.
Okay, so I wasn't able to read that license plate.
It's
okay?
legible, and it was given to me by ADOT.
ADOT?
ADOT.
ADOT?
Read it. Read it.
Okay.
You can read it now, can't you?
Okay. Do you have a driver's license, insurance?
I want you to do that because you pulled me over for something that's not illegal.
Okay, so I could not read that license plate.
Why?
Do you have a driver's
Why
license?
couldn't you read it? Why could you not read it? Why could you not read it?
The print on it is not a regular temp tag, man.
It is.
Okay.
You know why? Because it was issued to me by ADOT.
ADOT? Who's ADOT?
ADOT, Arizona Department of Transportation. You should look that up on your phone.
Are you here visiting? Are you here from Texas? Or?
I don't need to answer any questions.
Okay, man.
Look it up. Look it up. I don't need all that. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
I don't need this.
Do you have a driver's license, insurance, man?
Why? You didn't pull me over.
You're being detained right now.
I'm being detained for what?
Yes, you are.
For what? What's the crime?
The reason I pulled you over is because that temporary tag is unreadable, alright, man?
It's not unreadable.
Okay.
It was legally given to me by the government.
Okay, do you have a driver's
So
license?
you're not saying something that makes sense.
Okay, do you have a driver's license?
Can I see your sergeant? Why are you laughing? I don't want to do this. I was going home. I have something to do tomorrow.
Where are you coming from?
I don't need to answer any questions. I'm pleading the fifth.
Okay.
Okay.
Just watch that guy.
Let's get famous.
Now, to analyze this situation, it's important to first understand when a law enforcement officer can legally pull you over and initiate a traffic stop. Generally, a police officer under the Fourth Amendment is lawfully allowed to pull you over with reasonable suspicion of breaking the law. Reasonable suspicion is usually defined as a position where any reasonable person would suspect that a crime was in the process of being committed, had been committed, or was going to be committed very soon. Keeping this in mind, when we hear Officer Flores' reasoning for the traffic stop, it's rather easy to conclude that it was completely unlawful since there was absolutely no reasonable suspicion whatsoever. Officer Flores basically claimed that she had trouble reading the license plate, which was an official temporary tag issued by the Arizona Department of Transportation. It goes without saying that not being able to read a license plate does not constitute a reasonable suspicion of any crime. And to make matters worse, Officer Flores asked countless unnecessary questions that Mr. Clark rightfully refused to answer. He stated that he pleaded the Fifth, and this referred to his constitutional right against self-incrimination. The Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution provides individuals with the privilege of not being compelled to be a witness against themselves in a criminal case. It ensures that no person can be forced to incriminate themselves by answering questions that may potentially lead to their prosecution or harm their defense. All in all, this was nothing less than a completely baseless and illegal traffic stop. Watch as several more officers then showed up to the scene, only to make matters worse.
This should be over very quickly, sir.
How you doing? I'm Officer Smith, the Florida Police Department. How you doing tonight?
What's your rank?
What?
Are you a sergeant?
I'm a police officer.
You're not a sergeant? I want to speak to your guys as sergeant.
Why do you want to speak to a sergeant?
I want to speak to your sergeant.
Why is that?
I want to speak to your sergeant.
Why is that?
I said it once.
Hey man, how you doing?
Are you a sergeant? No?
Do you want a sergeant?
I want a sergeant.
You want here? King 796.
Is it funny?
You have a
I
sergeant?
don't think so, sir. I just want to go home.
Oh, we're trying to get you out of here. We're trying to
No,
figure
you're
out
not.
where the
No, you're not. Because if you're trying to get me out of here, you'll just run the plate. Leave me alone.
Where'd you get the plate from?
It says ADOT on it, doesn't it?
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Look it up on your phone.
What does
I
it
don't
mean?
need. I don't need to.
Are you from Texas?
Hey, sir. Let's not go into something stupid.
Just asking where you're from right now.
It's not funny. I want to go home.
We're trying to get you out of here. We're trying to
No, you're not. No, you're not. Is it funny, sir?
I'm not. Who's laughing?
Just run the plate.
I'm trying to figure out.
You got that little smile on you, don't you?
I do. I'm always happy, man.
You shouldn't be happy about
My
this.
sergeant will be here in a second, okay? Just go ahead and sit tight.
All right.
We'll figure out where this
Cool. Just run the plate for me. If it comes back as Curtis Clark, we're good, right? Invalid, incurrent. What does that say? What's the date say? 2024? 2024, yeah? So it's valid? All right.
What's up, man?
So I'm good, right?
No, you're not good. You're still detained.
Why?
Because I said so.
Oh. A thug.
Right now you're driving this car.
Because you're a thug?
And this license plate is not valid.
It's not valid? Doesn't it say 2024 on it? It does? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm trying to figure out what state are you from because at Texas.
ADOT. You have a phone, don't you?
Arizona.
I don't need to do your job for you.
You're not doing my job for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
I couldn't.
Texas tip tag.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I couldn't be a police officer?
Probably not.
Why?
You're not very personal, right? So.
I'm not
we'll
very
figure it out.
personable?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be harassed by you? I mean, if you call standing up for my rights and my dignity, you know, not able. I can't even reason with that. That's impossible. Huh. That's ridiculous. Hello, sir. Looking at what I got? Why?
You what?
Huh?
I didn't hear you.
I didn't hear you.
Okay, that's good.
I don't want to play this game. I just want to go home. Just look at the license plate. We don't have to go into this. You don't have to be YouTube famous.
What? You have a driver's license?
You want to be the second one that's YouTube
I want
famous?
your driver's license.
You do? Okay. Oh, he's YouTube famous. Oh, YouTube famous. I mean, if you guys are gonna treat this situation like a joke, I'm gonna treat you like a joke.
Stop. So you have.
If you're not going to be reasonable, it's a joke. Am I right?
So you're not gonna identify yourself to us?
Alright, why'd you pull me over? Why'd you pull me over?
She stopped you for your plates, mind.
So investigate the plate.
You still have to identify yourself to us.
You pulled me over for the wrong reason. There's no reasonable suspicion behind that, is there?
Do you even know what you're talking about?
Do you?
Yes. Are you gonna give us your driver's license?
Hey! Don't retract. Don't digress. Am I right? Yeah? Okay. So then let's get this over with. Run the plate. I already told you it's in Arizona. I said it like 4 times. Just run it to Arizona. Let's get me out of here. I don't want to go any further with you guys.
Now that all officers on the scene are trying their hardest to identify Mr. Clark, we need to discuss when it becomes an obligation to provide any form of identification to law enforcement. According to the Texas Transportation Code, Section 521.025A, if you are driving in Texas and you are pulled over, you need to give your driver's license to the officer. However, this applies to a lawful traffic stop only, not one that's completely unconstitutional, such as Mr. Clark's case here. In simple words, Mr. Clark was not legally obligated to provide any ID since the stop was invalid to begin with. Next, as if things weren't already ridiculous, one of the officers took it a step further and accused Mr. Clark of driving with a broken taillight, while also assuming he must have had a warrant out for his arrest. None of this was true, and the officers were collectively harassing Mr. Clark and actively violating his constitutional rights by unlawfully detaining him for such a long period of time.
Hey, are you aware you have a tail light out that's busted?
Hey, are you aware that that's not illegal? So don't even play that.
Technically it is. Okay.
Technically it's not.
Yeah.
And you want to know how I know?
Oh, please tell me.
Because I looked it up.
Okay, what was the statute? You can drive around
Hey,
with the brake lights?
my guy, if you want to know, look it up. You got a phone, don't you? I'm not playing this game with you. You're laughing and you think it's funny. But you're on my time, my guy. So I get to laugh, but you don't.
Oh, I can laugh.
You know why? Because you're treating me like a joke.
I'm not treating you like a joke.
So you are the joke. You get that? Do you understand that, officer? Just leave me alone.
Hey, I was trying. Why are you shaking, man?
Why am I shaking? Get back.
I'm not getting back.
No, get back with what you're saying.
No, why are you shaking?
Yeah, have some respect. You see the sticker back there?
Which sticker?
Get back.
The sticker doesn't say get back.
Now you're being stupid.
I was trying to figure out what you're doing here. Hey, good news.
Why am I shaking? Get out of here.
Dude, you're shaking like a leaf, man.
So?
Do you have a warrant for your arrest I don't know about that we're going to find out about?
Get out of here.
I'm not getting out of here right now.
You're disgusting.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry you are that way.
I feel like I'm talking to a child right now.
That's what I said.
You can't steal my lines.
Are you twisting it, sir?
I'm not twisting anything. I'm just telling
You are? You're twisting the situation? Hey, guess what? You're gonna be YouTube famous.
Hey, that's good, man. I'm gonna get some views. Can you monetize it? That'd be nice.
Child, remember?
Hey, are you Curtis?
Curtis Kyle Clark, ma'am.
Okay.
March 11th, 1995.
Okay, so you're identifying yourself now.
Stop.
Okay.
You know I just did.
Okay, do you have a driver's license?
Why?
Are you identifying?
Did you run my plate?
Alright.
Did you run my plate?
I was trying to talk to you, okay? I came up here. I let you know the reason why I pulled you over, and I was continuing to go on because you also have a tail light out, alright?
The tail light is not illegal. It shines red, does it not? Go look. Go look. Is it red? Yeah? You only need 2 reflectors.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Am I right? Yeah? Okay, so then why are you still here?
Okay. So are you going to identify yourself?
You're gonna force me to, or you're gonna arrest me? Is that what this is?
It's just a yes or no, man.
Answer my question. Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
Are you going to identify yourself?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
Okay, so I'm getting no. Is that what?
I'm asking. No, I just asked you a question. I'm trying to figure out why you want to see my ID.
Hey, man, I've already answered your questions. I already told you why I pulled you over.
All right, I'll give you my ID then.
Okay, I appreciate that.
This is ridiculous. Shame on you, ma'am. Shame on you. Shame on you.
So this vehicle is from Arizona, that temp tag, and you live here in Texas?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay.
You're not getting me deeper.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that driver's license.
All right. Is it okay if I reach in my bag?
You can get your driver's license, man.
Is that a yes?
Go ahead and grab your driver's license, man.
Yeah. Well, ridiculous. There's a reason you're shining your lights on my camera, right?
So I can see what you're grabbing.
On my camera?
No, it's pointing
No,
towards your
you're
back.
trying to stay out of the light because you know you're in the darkness.
Hey, we're filming too, so it's all gonna be.
Yeah, but yours isn't going on YouTube. Look at that, A-Dot.
Hey, Doc, this is, I don't know what this is, man. This is not a driver's license.
It's not. Open it.
Like I said,
It's a temporary tag. What do you think that is?
I've asked you for
A
your driver's
temporary
license, man.
license. Oh, did he find it? He did. Oh my goodness.
Do you have a driver's license card? That's what I had asked.
Look,
Man, it looks like you're operating on an expired driver's license.
I am. Where is it? Where is it expired?
It says it's 8/30/2020.
You guys are looking for any reason to arrest me or put something on me. You're asking if I have warrants? Shame on you. I'm a veteran. I served this country.
Okay, have you ever had a Texas driver's license?
Why?
Have you had a Texas
Why?
driver's license?
Why? No, I'm not.
Okay,
I plead the
so
fifth.
so if I pull you up, I won't be able to pull up a Texas driver's license. I'm asking you.
I never said that.
Where do you live?
So I plead the fifth.
Okay.
I gave you my license.
As seen in the footage, Mr. Clark had to give up and finally provide his driver's license to Officer Flores. This was likely because he simply wanted to be left alone so he could continue on his way back home. But remember that this does not undermine the fact that all officers on the scene were utterly tyrannical toward him, so much so that one of the officers even tried to find more reasons to arrest Mr. Clark after looking at his license. This act for fishing for reasons didn't stop, as you will see.
I'm done. Plead the fifth.
You had an accident recently?
I plead the fifth. Shameful.
From Arizona?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Always
I
wanted to
plead
go
the
there.
fifth.
Never been.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, it's fine. We're gonna sit here.
I plead the fifth. I don't want to talk to you. Please leave me alone. You're antagonizing me. I feel antagonized. Please leave me alone. I feel antagonized. Please leave me alone. Please stop laughing at me.
I'm just.
I feel antagonized. Stop provoking me. Please leave me alone. Stop provoking me. Please leave me alone.
Amidst this, the sergeant Mr. Clark requested almost 15 minutes ago finally arrived on the scene and spoke to Mr. Clark. We can immediately tell that Officer Flores had fabricated the situation and told the sergeant a completely different story.
Your sergeant you requested is right behind me.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Sergeant.
Cunningham with the Fort Police Department. How can I help you?
Sergeant, what's your name?
Sergeant Cunningham?
Sergeant
The
Cunningham,
Fort Worth Police Department. How can I help
Fort
you?
Worth Police Department. I'm just on my way home. I'm trying to figure out why they're harassing me. I want to go home.
They
And
observed a traffic violation.
what was the traffic violation?
The failure of the lights are not working properly,
That wasn't
and
that.
unreadable
they-
license plate.
That's not what
tag.
she said when she got here. And the brakes work. You only need 2 reflectors in Texas.
No, that's not true.
I can pull it up on ADOT right now.
Go ahead.
or on Texas DPS.
Ridiculously enough, Sergeant Cunningham here was yet another law enforcement officer with no knowledge of the very law he and his officers are responsible for enforcing. Mr. Clark stated that only 2 reflectors are needed on a vehicle in the state of Texas. Sergeant Cunningham claimed that it was untrue. But if we look at section 547.325 of the Texas Transportation Code, it's clearly stated that a motor vehicle, trailer, semi-trailer, or pole trailer shall be equipped with at least 2 red reflectors on the rear of the vehicle. A red reflector may be included as part of a tail lamp. So just like every other time in this encounter, Mr. Clark was correct, and he was sure to let Sergeant Cunningham know.
That's something that you're free to take to the judge.
Alright, if you want to give me a ticket, give me the ticket. I'll see you in court.
Okay.
Alright.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
It's ridiculous, Sergeant, that you guys are doing this. You can just look it up, can't you?
Look what up?
My plate.
Yes, we can look your plate up.
So then why am I here?
There's multiple traffic violations that they observed, so they conducted a traffic stop.
They're just adding stuff because they're bad cops. They're playing on
That's fine. You can have your
some
opinion.
malicious stuff. It's not an opinion. It's all on video.
That's fine.
It's pretty. It's able to be realized.
Okay.
All
right.
It's not cool, Sergeant. I think you should work on your subordinates, and it might say something about you if you're letting this happen, Sergeant.
Okay, so what you're saying is that if there are traffic violations, that my officer should overlook those.
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay, so
No, that's not what I'm saying, Sergeant. Don't patronize me.
I'm just curious.
No,
So,
Sergeant, you know what's going on,
if there's a
Sergeant.
traffic violation. should
What's
we
the
say that?
traffic violation? Look it up. Let me pull it up right now. If I pull it up right now and I prove that it's not illegal, are you still going to give me the ticket?
I'm not issuing you a citation.
You're the sergeant.
That's right. I'm not. I didn't.
You're the sergeant. Don't play me like that. I was in the Marine Corps. I know how it works. And you're going to play it like that? Shame on you. You're the reason they're bad cops, Sergeant. You're the leader.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, I don't feel that way. That's the way it is. And I feel about what is the way it is because it's a fact. Sergeant,
Okay.
this is shameful. Shame on you, Sergeant. See that. You see what's happening to our country, don't you? And you're just going to go along with it, right? Why? Why, Sergeant? Because your ego's in the way? Why?
I don't have ego about this whole traffic stop. I'm not invested in it whatsoever.
Sergeant, that's not good enough.
Okay.
That's not good enough, Sergeant.
So what would you like done? What is the issue that you have with what my officer?
I have an issue with me doing nothing illegal, going home. I went to go get some In-N-Out. And you're going to stop me and harass me? He's going to laugh at me like that? No. That is shameful. You don't do that to citizens, especially veterans that protect this country. Foreign and abroad. Current or veteran. You don't do that to people. Veteran or not. Respect, keep us safe. What is this terrorizing your own people? What is that? I didn't consert for that, for you to do that, and he's saying I can't be a cop. No, I can't, not like this. I couldn't serve under you, Sergeant. What's that? You see it, don't you? Stop it. Be the change, Sergeant. You lead them. I'm serious.
What would you like for us to do for you tomorrow?
I want to go home.
As soon as they finish conducting traffic stop, you'll be able to go home.
Shame on you,
You
Sergeant.
haven't identified yourself, so we're having issues with
I
that.
did. I already gave her my license.
Okay. So they're just doing a standard check to make sure that you don't have any warrants and your driver's license is valid.
I don't have warrants, do I?
I don't know. I've been.
It doesn't take that long. They should go ask them.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Change.
Okay.
Do better.
Following this, Mr. Clark had to wait several more minutes before Officer Flores returned to him and made it appear as if she was giving him a break by letting him off with a warning. This is nothing more than a method often used by law enforcement officers to manipulate the situation. The reality was that none of the officers on the scene had a single reason to actually cite Mr. Clark for anything. For this reason, they were left with no option but to backtrack.
Here's that registration. I'm just gonna give you a warning tonight. There's nothing that, obviously you're upset about something.
No, about what?
Okay,
But no, about what?
Okay.
Don't obfuscate.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
very clear what just happened.
Okay, man.
And I don't deserve to have to go through the.
Okay, so I already
Alright?
showed you the
So don't act like you're doing me a favor. Let me go. And stop. Just stop. Nothing else has to be said. You know what just happened.
So I already explained the reasons why I pulled you over. We conduct an investigation. Alright?
You don't have to justify yourself.
I'm just letting you know, like I said, everything.
You know why? Because it's already been justified. Look up.
Okay.
Look up. He's
Any questions for me?
he sees everything.
Any questions for me?
Why are you doing this? Stop.
Have a great night.
I can't now, can I? God bless America. And God curse those actions. And God bless those cops to do their job with pride, dignity, with care.
Ultimately, this encounter lasted more than 20 minutes, meaning that Mr. Clark was unlawfully detained by law enforcement for an extended period of time for committing no crime and doing absolutely nothing which would justify this punishment. As of the date of this recording, Mr. Clark had not yet made it clear whether he filed a formal complaint against the Fort Worth Police Department, which is something much needed. Be sure to check out our previous video, where we cover another outrageous police encounter.
If this stuff is going on in your town, I would look not only to the sergeants, but all the way to the chief or the sheriffs of those towns. This should never happen. This is disgraceful. They're revenuing for the city government. It's pathetic, and it's going on in every town. I hope you like this video. Subscribe, push the like button. Love y'all. Bye.